Here we go. On today's episode of Watch Jericho, we are here with my 2004 Pontiac Aztek that was absolutely nasty. And today, we're gonna try to get the rest of the dirt out of it, mostly with air, and just see how much of the interior we can get put back together. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch Jericho, and today I'm here with Josh, and he's experimenting. It won't even latch.
Nope.
I spent a good amount of time trying to latch the broken glove box, and it won't go in. Just keep banging on it until we decide it needs a door.
That's your answer to everything.
Or you could just throw the door away. Just toss it. Oh!
Stuck it.
I didn't hit it hard enough. Man, I didn't hit it hard enough. The entire interior is out of this car. And today...
Are you ready to plant potatoes in here?
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
We're gonna do some crops. Basically, it's just completely full of dirt, and we need to get this thing outside and blow the dirt out of it. And I think that's really the only way we're gonna get this clean.
I don't know if I would have volunteered to come over and help you if I'd have known we were doing this.
Hey, you said you were all dirty and ready to work on some stuff.
Yeah, it's after you fed me.
I've been grinding on metal all day, ready to get some dirt out of the car.
I was all hopped up on Freddy's steak burgers.
So step one here, we got to get all of the little pieces out of the bag so we don't lose any of it. Oh, there's the taillight screws right there. Don't want to lose those. Tools are all back here.
Doesn't look like many of them broke.
I don't think any of them broke, honestly. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's honestly one of the big things I'm excited to get out of there today. Let's do it when it's outside so we can just wash it away.
It's like a cookie.
Now we have no seat. I have to drive it. So we're gonna do this maneuver because I don't have a bucket in here. Do the one leg drive. Sure runs well. See you later.
He looks at home in there.
It's pretty hard to balance on one leg like this. All right, we got it outside. We're gonna switch to the GoPro so we don't fill everything with dirt because this is gonna be super nasty. And just get in here with the Tornador and everything. We have to close the shop. Close the shop. Close. Oh, Josh is going for it. All right, Eric's going for the fun too. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Yeah, here, hop in. Let me open all the other doors, and we'll get this tail light. Up.
See what came out of this?
Yeah.
The headliner?
Oh, the headliner's
Watch this.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Different color. It's like a whole different color.
It is. That works really well. Time to clean out some of the fabric. Okay, we have all the seats outside now. Time to blow all the dirt off of these, and that should be very satisfying. So we spent about an hour outside blowing everything out, blowing out the HVAC system with the blower on max in every single setting, using the Tornador for all that too. We basically blew everything out of this car for a solid hour, and this is what we're left with. And now it's finally time to do some real wipe downs on this car and get it super, super clean. There was a lot of dirt in here, but I think we've done a pretty good job knocking the dirt down. And after this last wipe down here, we're gonna go ahead and put the carpet back in this thing, and it should be reasonable from now on. There won't be dirt just falling out of the car for no reason. We ended up blowing out the whole headliner, stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to avoid in the future. Little just dirt pockets falling down. So we blasted the headliner out. It still needs a little wet scrubbing at a couple spots, but other than that, it's pretty good. The dash is much better. We're ready to do an actual wipe down on that. But yeah, I think we probably blew another 40 pounds of dirt out of this car the entire parking lot outside was covered, and that took forever just to blow that off. After hours and hours of work on the Aztek, we threw in the towel. We could not go any further with the leaf blower and the tornador and the air gun, and we just blasted everything out, every single thing we could, and we couldn't win. No matter what, more dirt just kept coming out with the entire interior out of the car. So today I said, let's do it. We're gonna do this for real. I tried so hard not to, but everybody wanted me to do it. I high pressure washed the whole interior out. And we took the extractor, we put it at that end, we pulled all the body plugs out so it would drain, and we sat there and just washed all the dirt out. It was a river of mud running through this thing until we got it clean. So the dry pods are in here, drying the thing out, what's left of the water, making sure there's nothing under the foam pads up there in the front. But if you look in the back, it's finally clean. Finally, the Aztek's dirt is mostly gone. After many hours of work, Gabe and I got the tailgate and the hatch to work properly. That wouldn't open, of course, you guys remember that. I thought that was gonna be a quick fix. Instead it involved me pulling those latches out and cleaning them and lubricating them for hours. Finally works. This thing finally opens. I left this sticker, it had to stay.
That is awesome.
You gotta leave the Jimmy Buffett on the Aztek.
I not noticed that before.
Oh dude, I love it. Tail lights, of course, are still out, but we're ready to start assembling this car. I think we can put the carpet back in today. So I'm gonna double check, make sure the foam pads up front are dry. Lots of drying. Leaf blower, dry pods, just tons of work. Wipe the entire interior down, and now it's gonna get wiped out again once it goes back together. So these things are pretty cool. They let the detailers dry seats and stuff super fast. Still a little water in there. We are not putting the carpet in yet. Really just right there though. What all did I have to do on the cooling system? Oh, I had to vacuum it down and try to get all the air out of the cooling system, which seems like it works great now. This project never ends. The Aztek needed everything. I know everybody says this marker light's out, which I do understand your concern, and the light on the dashboard, but also, like, it's clearly something else is wrong. The bulb looks great, so that's just gonna need a bunch more troubleshooting. So every single thing on the Aztek is a huge project that's taking tons of time.
Take your time away from the cool stuff.
More important projects, that's for sure. But the Aztek had to get done.
Hey, there's the cousin. The Malibu Max.
Huh?
The Malibu Max, that's the next one you need.
Refer to that as stunt driving?
Stunk driving?
Stunt driving. That was a one-hit wonder right there. There's a little stunt driving. After about 15 hours of dry time with the dry pods in here, it is time to put the carpet back in the Aztek. And no, we are not going to dye the carpet to fix a slight color imperfection there. There is no chance I'm putting that kind of time into an Aztek or ruining my hands with the dye. So, the carpet is getting tucked back in. I just got the jack back into position with its hold down and the instructions. And now we're ready to install that guy. There we go. Starting to look like a complete interior again. And next up, I'll get everything put back in, all the little hold downs and the seat pockets and all that stuff, and we'll just keep moving right along. Shout out to GM for putting the RPOs in the back in the air compressor pocket on this thing because they don't get stolen. For some reason people always rip those out of the glove box, and then you have to hit up the dealer to get the RPOs. I had to on the Extreme. Now I have mentioned this before, but every single plastic piece out of the interior was pulled and hand washed in the sink and scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed until I couldn't get any more dirt off of them. You can see these things are about 1,000,000 times better. They were just crazy rough. Even the backs were scrubbed. So we got the dirt out of the Aztek. Hey, that's where we're stopping for today. That took 3 days of work to get the Aztek to that point where we could finally get the interior back in it. And then the next update, it might be time to get the tent out. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shopwatchjericho.com where you can get cool shirts just like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. All right, I got to get back to work on that Jeep.